Thank you guys for joining once again to another one of our videos. We are beginning this journey in Playa del Carmen at Hotel La Semia. We had an exquisite stay here in this boutique design hotel by Marriott. You can see all of the touches of the architecture and design of the hotel were just spectacular. We really enjoyed staying in this hotel. All the furnishings were wooden and handmade, as well as it gave a very minimalistic sort of jungle chic vibe to the entire stay. The bathroom also was finished in this similar fashion. Hello. And we really enjoyed the decor and just being able to lounge and relax and really take in all the beauty both of the inside and exterior. Our hotel opened up to this balcony which had a very indoor-outdoor sort of feel. This was into the courtyard of the hotel, which was also decorated in a very jungle-esque fashion. We are currently in Playa del Carmen. We'll spend the next 2 nights here in this hotel exploring the area, and make sure you guys definitely check it out. This hotel really pushes for sustainability and urges us to be responsible and aware of our environmental footprint. You can see here all of the decorations of the hotel are made by hand by local artisans. It is still nice to get a good night of sleep, and so they do include air conditioning as part of the room stay. Another way we can reduce our environmental footprint is by reducing the amount of plastic waste, which we create mostly by drinking plastic bottled water. So here they include for us every day fresh filtered water for us to our room. The main thing that we did right when we landed in Cancun from our flight from the US is we rented a car. There are many options in this if you're traveling to Yucatan Peninsula in terms of how to get around within the area. For many of the excursions and different sites around the area, they're about 1 to 2 hours away. So either you have 2 options of being able to arrange all of those on tours. Most of those tours have included transportation to and from the hotel. The other option is to rent a car. We elected to rent a car. Actually, I was a little bit nervous about renting a car because I wasn't sure how the roads were going to be like, what the transportation system would be like, but overall was very satisfied with that, and it was very easy to be the driver. Our US cell service works here in Mexico as well, so we were able to just type in the addresses on our Apple Maps and get around quite efficiently, and also according to our own schedule. So once we rented the car, we drove from Cancun Airport to Playa del Carmen here at this hotel, which is a Marriott property, La Semilla. It is one of the design hotels, meaning that it still operates sort of independently, just under the Marriott banner. One of the things we really enjoy most, traveling and staying at unique properties where you really get to experience something different. Here is a very sort of jungle oasis type of experience, which we've just really enjoyed very thoroughly. Once we reached Playa del Carmen and checked into the hotel, we spent our first evening taking in some of the local sites. They have a street here called Avenida 5, which is kind of like a Fifth Avenue, which is lined with a whole bunch of different shops, restaurants, and various other sort of touristy kind of attractions, which we saw, and we spent some time walking up and down. You can see probably there's a lot of jungle life around me. There's birds in the background. We saw some other sort of raccoon like creatures which we were able to feed outside of our window during breakfast. So very in the jungle but nested away sort of a property here. We had dinner at Itza's Fish House. That restaurant was one of Mo's choices, and she picked this Itza's Fish House. They have seafood that's is basically what they specialize in, and all of the dishes were fantastic. We both had an amazing experience. The cocktails, we shared a cocktail, was absolutely delicious, and so overall we give it 9 out of 10. So it was a really fantastic evening. Second day here, we woke up, we had breakfast here at the hotel. After that, we drove from Playa del Carmen to Chichen Itza. It was about a 2.5 hour journey to go to Chichen Itza. It's all highway journey, so the driving is pretty easy. There was parking at the Chichen Itza was about 70 pesos, and then the entry fees to Chichen Itza itself. There was a toll actually on the way. Toll was about 320 pesos each direction. So some of the things are a little bit expensive. One of the things I recommend anybody traveling internationally is to have a decent amount of local currency on them. And the benefit of that is, you just never know when different fees might come up or when you have to pay for some things, and it's always helpful to have cash around. Personally, in the US, I'm a credit card only kind of person, but here especially in abroad in other countries, having cash available it will make life a lot easier for travelers. So once we reached Chichen Itza, there were lines both to enter the park and also to purchase tickets. We decided to have a guide, so we had a private tour guide with us who was knowledgeable about the history of Chichen Itza and really was able to explain all of those things. Everyone is sort of official, but yet none of them are official. Prices are not official, prices are not set. So I do highly recommend bargaining and haggling for some of the services. The tour guides started at about 1,000 pesos for an hour and a half tour. I was able to haggle with them to about 700 pesos. One of the benefits of hiring a tour guide at Chichen Itza is that you will be able to skip all of the lines for the ticketing and also for the entrance to the monument. Probably save maybe 20 to 30 minutes just by having a tour guide with us to help facilitate that and bypass some of the lines. The temple itself is not that high as I expected. It's only 30 meters, and it's actually not even the tallest temple in this Yucatan Peninsula area. But the thing that makes it so special is all of the acoustics, all of the resemblance and how it integrates with the Mayan calendar, and all of the archaeological feat behind the temple itself really shows you how much thought, effort, and how advanced the Mayan society was in order to create a temple like that. So all of this was very important and really gave us a rich appreciation of the history behind the monument. Alright, we are here in Chichen Itza. We're walking around. I've got a lot of hat hair. It is like 90 degrees and we're in the direct sunlight, but we did a tour of the Chichen Itza, the main temple. It was really terrific. It was about a 2-hour walking tour and explained a lot of the different history, the different Mayan cultures, and the different practices that the Mayans partook. So in the surrounding areas, there are a whole bunch of various shops and vendors selling things from blankets and textiles to magnets, crafts, and a variety of other things, all sort of souvenirs that one could take to remind them of this area. Chichen Itza is one of the 7 wonders of the world. I do highly recommend anybody coming to Tulum, Playa del Carmen, even Cancun, be able to go and explore it and see it for themselves. And now we're having lunch at a local place called La Tia Pollock. This is a place that has local food and we're very excited to try it. They have a lady who sits and rolls the tortillas by hand, and this restaurant is special. They have no menu, they just have different meats that you can choose from, and then they serve it all as build your own taco at the table. Here they're making handmade tortilla.
Wow.
She says a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Es muy caliente aquí, ¿no? Sí. So that was really fantastic. The meats were nicely flavored and salted. Each meal is also served with a bowl of soup and 3 hand-rolled, made-to-order, piping hot tortillas. The food was spectacular. This was a place also that many of the locals in the area go to, we could tell, and the bill was pretty shocking for us. It was only 500 pesos. We then ventured to Zaytun cenote. This is a cenote which is mostly underground, and it has one area in the center that opens up to the sky, and so you get a lot of that light from that central opening, but it's also accentuated with a lot of artificial man-made lights so that you can see. The water is very swimmable and you can actually see fish in the water as you're swimming and wading through the water. Hola, buenos días. Now we're having our breakfast in the morning. We just received some jugo de la casa, juice of the house. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. This is a mix of orange juice, cactus juice, cinnamon, and so we're gonna have a try here. Mold's over there. Cheers. Oh man. So refreshing, delicious. The hotel includes breakfast per guest, and so that was really nice. It was very home style breakfast. Gabriel is the chef here, and he does a great job at preparing all the food fresh, basically to order, so it was really spectacular. And we've been staying in the past 2 days here at Hotel La Semia. This has been sort of like a real oasis for us. We're in the city of Playa del Carmen, which is very busy, but this hotel is situated still within the city, but they've maintained a beautiful landscape of sort of this jungle oasis right here in Playa del Carmen. As part of the stay, they have a breakfast included, and so we're starting the first course is fresh fruits, and they also have this local honey, which is delicious. I just showed you the juice. They have a couple of different types of juice. One is fresh orange juice, one is this jugo de la casa. Yesterday they also had a green juice, which was very delicious. And supplementing that with, you know, natural caffeine from the local coffee. Part of the breakfast included a build-your-own parfait station. They had fresh yogurt along with plenty of healthy toppings, including pecans, white sesame seeds, regular sesame seeds, flax seeds, and various other superfoods. They had an assorted red fruit mix, granola, and a spread of artisanal breads. And the best part of this bread spread was the fresh fruit jams that they prepared. They had 2 types today, including passion fruit and also orange, and they were absolutely delicious. I made my parfait and paired it with some of this honey, and it was just decadent. And now for the portion of the hot breakfast. Gabriel made this quesadilla, which consisted of 2 tortillas, cheese, and vegetables that he cut fresh and prepared to order. One of the things that made this trip so enjoyable was having the flexibility to visit and to experience things on our own. I very much so on vacation like to not necessarily have a set regimented plan. We are now going to go to the beach here in Playa del Carmen, and then we'll have to come back, pack up, and we will start our journey and head over to Tulum. With that, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to end this here. Hopefully you guys were able to really understand better ways to travel. Again, I highly recommend, if you're staying in the area, you should see Chichen Itza, and I think the best way to do it is by renting a car, to making sure you have as much flexibility to enjoy and really explore as you see fit. So for that, I will catch you guys later, show you a little bit about our beach exploration here coming up, and then with that I will be ending the video and hope to catch you guys in the next video where I talk to you about Tulum and all about our experience there. So thanks, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.